Hey everyone, I'm Mike from theparkprodigy.com, and on today's video, we're going to break down 5 things that you will absolutely love about visiting Walt Disney World during Christmas time. Because although Disney has been known to be a magical place throughout the year, there's just something a little bit more special about visiting during the holidays, no matter which part of the world you're coming in from. So we just wanted to make sure to break down, hey, this is everything going on during the holidays. So if you are planning a Disney World vacation, starting in early November through December, yes, that's right, the holidays at Disney starts in early November. You're going to want to stick around till the end of this video because we are going to break down everything you can enjoy during the holiday season. I'm excited for this video. At the time of the recording, it's not even Halloween yet, but hey, we're getting into the festive season, and I worked for Disney, so I already know how it works. The holidays start a little bit earlier. Let's go get started. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. Like I said, we are about to break down 5 things you will absolutely love about visiting Walt Disney World during the holiday season. So if you are in the process of planning a Disney vacation and it does seem like you would like to enjoy more videos like this, be sure to go subscribe to our channel, as we do have a bunch more great videos like this coming out to get you as prepared as possible for your vacation. And to be honest with you, one of the things I feel like I am never fully prepared for is the holiday season, because they are always right around the corner, it feels like, whether it be last minute shopping for friends and family or last minute vacation planning. But the truth is, over at Walt Disney World, it is such a magical place to celebrate the most jolly time of year, and Disney really does go all out for the holidays with more than just merchandise and treats for guests to enjoy at the parks, but they also decorate the hotels. And that's kind of why we wanted to make sure to fill everyone in on, hey, there's a lot going on. And especially different from Halloween, Disney really does decorate all 4 of the Disney theme parks, which we think is really cool. Disney Springs, hotels, we might get into all this. But let's start with number 1, and that is holidays in all 4 parks. And like we said, unlike Halloween, you can experience Christmas in all 4 of the Disney World theme parks. Now, as you could probably guess, the main showpiece in each park is their uniquely themed humongous Christmas trees that is the perfect holiday photo op. Now, there are actually 29 customly decorated Christmas trees around Walt Disney World, with some of the most beautiful being represented in those theme parks. And a little fun fact, if you do enjoy decorating for Christmas, Walt Disney World actually has cast members that decorate their Christmas trees and other holiday, decorations like wreaths and stuff like that 365 days out of the year. So if that's something that you're interested in, and this is not a plug, I'm not getting paid to say this, but I worked for Disney and I just know that there are people who get to do this all year round. So if that sounds like the perfect job for you, go check out the Disney World job website. Okay, but back into the park. So starting with Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom has some white holiday decor, some animal-shaped lanterns, interactive life-size sculptures, winter animal puppets, and of course the Wali Festival lights in Asia. And although Animal Kingdom has been getting a lot of new decorations, we would say it's probably 4th on the list of the best holiday decorations in the park. Okay, so moving over to Hollywood Studios, we have the glamorous lights and garland all around with holiday stars and sunset season greetings right atop the Hollywood Tower of Terror Hotel on Sunset Boulevard. Now, once the sun sets, guests will be able to enjoy festive Yuletide projections beginning and changing around every 15 minutes. And the other cool thing that we enjoy is there is snow on Sunset Boulevard. And this was one of the things that Disney added, I would say in 2017, 2018, and it really kind of added to the holiday feel in that park, and we simply love it. Not only that, but be sure to keep an eye out for the Santa Claus motorcade and even some festive music playing around the park. Okay, moving over to EPCOT, and EPCOT has some seasonal decor which can be found around the park, like festive garland and stringer lights. Now, many activities for the International Festival of the Holidays, which we might talk about in a little bit, are going on throughout the park. So that's really kind of the main focus of EPCOT, more so the festival than the really cool decorations. But it is interesting to note that we're not sure how EPCOT is going to handle the EPCOT Ball this year with some of the new projections that they have been doing for the 50th anniversary. So that's going to be fun to see. And then last but not least, from a theme park standpoint, we do have the Magic Kingdom Park, which is by far, the most decorated, I would say, out of all of the 4 theme parks. Now, guests can enjoy classic holiday decor throughout the park, from toy soldiers to Mickey Christmas wreaths. Main Street halls are fully decked for the holiday season. And of course, Cinderella Castle does have a holiday projection every 15 minutes. Now, it's important to note that this has kind of replaced the Christmas lights that used to be on Cinderella's Castle, and we're not sure if those are coming back this year. Disney has not released official info on that just yet. Overall, the projections are very, very cool. I do wish, though, that they did have the old school lights on the castle, but I'm from my time working down there, I just know how much work actually goes in to putting the lights up, and Disney might have just figured out a better way or an easier way to do it. Now, the important thing to keep in mind for Magic Kingdom is Magic Kingdom Park does have the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party going on select nights, which we will talk about in a little bit. But taking it one step further, after December 22nd, which is the last Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party night, all guests can enjoy the Minnie's Christmas Time Fireworks Show and, of course, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade. The only thing that you do have to keep in mind is if you're traveling during the holiday season, crowds are going to be a little bit more. But we just thought that was important just to keep that in mind, because it is something very, very unique, specifically to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which is a special themed event, which you can enjoy during some of the regular nights at the Magic Kingdom. You just got to wait until it's actually really the holidays. Okay, last but not least, one of the sections in Walt Disney World that we did want to mention is Disney Springs. Now, Disney Springs actually has a Christmas tree trail, which is various Disney-themed Christmas trees throughout the shopping complex, which we think is so, so cool. And we've really said this for a while. Disney Springs is such a cool place because you can go and enjoy and make a full day out of it, and you don't need a theme park ticket. It doesn't really cost you extra unless you go shopping, right? So with that being said, we just think this is something so cool that you can make a full day with your family out of it and go and do the Christmas tree trail. Not only that, they do have a Christmas scavenger hunt, Santa meet and greets, and then, of course, snowing around the main decorated tree. Okay, so moving down the list to number 4, and we do have Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Now, we've quickly touched on this, but Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is a specially themed ticket event that takes place in the Magic Kingdom starting on November 8th and going through December 22nd. And it's important to note that as of the time of this recording, there are still tickets left for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. I just want to make sure that we do note that these events can sell out, and they will sell out. Mickey's Not So Scary, which is going on right now in September and October, is completely sold out. And then, of course, we do expect the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas parties to sell out, but we just wanted to make sure to mention it just because, hey, listen, if you're planning a last-minute trip and you're just trying to figure out what's going on in Disney for the holidays, can I go enjoy it, and Mickey's Very Merry is sold out, just keep that in mind for next year. It's a really, really great event, and we go every year, and we simply love it. But what happens at the event, right? That's what we're going to talk about. And we do have Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration, which is a stage show with Mickey and pals to modern melodies of holiday music. My personal favorite, which is the unlimited hot chocolate and snickerdoodle cookies. We do have that Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade, which we discussed. It's a specially holiday parade with Santa Claus and other holiday favorites. Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks, which is, of course, a holiday magic show with castle projections and specially Christmas-themed fireworks and music. The Jungle Cruise holiday overlay for Jungle Cruise. A Totally Tomorrowland Christmas. Club Tinsel, which is like a dance the night away holiday favorite type atmosphere. And then, of course, we do have snow on Main Street. Yes, it does snow in Florida in Walt Disney World. Snow is a snow made out of soap, which Walt Disney World blows around on Main Street every half hour. As you can see, there's a lot going on at this holiday event. And again, another special note, I'm just going through all the most common questions that we receive. You do need a special event ticket in order to stay and participate in Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So just be sure to plan that. And also keep in mind that if you are going during a night that Mickey's Very Merry is going on, Magic Kingdom might close a little bit early, if you, of course, do not have one of those special event tickets. Okay, so moving down the list, and over at number 3, we do have the Festival of the Holidays. For this year, the EPCOT International Festival of the Holiday dates are going to be November 25th, 2022 to December 30th, 2022. Now, during this festival, you can expect to be tasting cheery dishes from the holiday kitchen sprinkled around the showcase. And just so you guys know, a lot of the wording we are taking from the official Disney World website. I am not this clever. I can't come up with this type of stuff. Disney Christmas at EPCOT is elevated to a whole other level where it celebrates not only Christmas, but a Yuletide extravaganza. And some of the Festival of the Holiday events that we are looking forward to this year is, of course, that candlelight processional. Now, each night, a celebrity narrator will tell the biblical tale of a Savior born to Bethlehem. This story also includes performances from an orchestra and massed choir. Then, of course, we do have the holiday storytellers. Each country located in the World Showcase has performers bringing their holiday traditions to life. Now, these storytellers share the history of their country's Christmas celebrations. This is a very educational yet entertaining activity that both kids and adults would love to experience. And then, of course, one of the newer ones, we have Olaf's Tradition Expedition. Now, this is a scavenger hunt with prizes that the kids will really, really enjoy. And then we have the Holiday Cookie Stroll. You could use your imagination on that one. And then, of course, Gingerbread Capital City. Okay, moving on to number 2. And we didn't talk about it before just because we felt that it needed its own section, just because of how unique we really feel that this part is. And we would say the Walt Disney World Resort Hotel holiday specials. And guests will be pleasantly surprised to know that all of the Walt Disney World Deluxe resorts decorate for Christmas time at Disney. Now, of course, that's not to say that the other hotels aren't receiving the holiday spirit as well. And the value and moderate resorts generally do receive wreaths, trees, garland, and bows just to make the atmosphere, of course, feel like the holidays. But since there are so many Walt Disney World resorts to cover, a lot of their larger decorations do go over to the deluxe resorts, with some having a little bit more attention than others. And we are going to talk about our favorite hotels that get the over-the-top holiday decorations. I would say, too, that even if you're staying at a value or moderate resort, you could definitely still go over to these hotels. That's another common question we get. You can go and make a whole day at a hotel hopping just to see the decorations at these deluxe resorts, which is another thing that we personally love to do. Okay, but with the first hotel, we do have the Grand Floridian. It's here where you'll find that iconic gingerbread house, a massive Walt Disney World Christmas tree, and more elegant decorations. And like we said, if you haven't seen the giant gingerbread house, just go and Google giant gingerbread house at Grand Floridian. You'll see what we're talking about. The other really, really cool thing that we enjoy is that you can go and buy some gingerbread houses to bring back home and make for yourselves. So something that we think is very, very unique and cool to this specific hotel. Okay, on to the next one. We have the Wilderness Lodge. Now, this is arguably our favorite resort for the Christmas feels. Now, the Wilderness Lodge sports a cabin in the woods at Christmas feel, and this resort has a Christmas tree that stands at 60 feet tall. That's the same size as the Magic Kingdom Christmas tree, so you could see they really do go over the top at this hotel. Over to number 3, and we have the Polynesian Village Resort. Now, stop into this monorail resort with a splash of the holidays with a South Pacific twist. The tree in the central lobby is filled with golden lights and beautiful floral garland. Okay, keeping with the monorail, and we are going over to the Contemporary Resort. Now, historically, you can find the famous Mary Blair inspired Cinderella gingerbread display at this resort. And rapid firing, at this point, we have the Yacht and Beach Club. The showstopper at this resort is the life-size gingerbread carousel that spins in the main lobby. And of course, you can also spot seaside decor throughout the holiday trimmings. And last but not least, we do have the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Now, although it's a little bit more muted, this resort does share a lot of similarities in decors with the Wilderness Lodge, and we also love this hotel. Now, here you can find the smaller 45-foot sprinkled with African-inspired decor Christmas tree. Okay, so those are some of the amazing hotels that are being decorated for the holidays. Last but not least, on the list at number 1 of things that you will love about visiting Disney during the holidays, and we have ride overlays. Now, starting over at EPCOT, we actually do have one of the things that we are most excited for, maybe even the history of Disney, and we have the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday overlay. Now, this is brand new for 2022. This season, the Guardians are trading in their classic hits playlist for a mashup of seasonal jams at Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Blast off to the tune of an awesome holiday single, bringing joy to Xandar and Terra 2. Now, if you haven't been on this ride, you have to go on this ride. If you like thrill rides, that is, right? This is by far the best ride in Orlando, and I think one of the coolest things about Guardians of the Galaxy in general is the music. I think music is such like an important part of our culture and nostalgia, right? With a lot of the old tunes that they're playing. I can't wait to see what they do with this holiday overlay. I think it's going to be really, really fun. Okay, but sticking with EPCOT, we do also have another ride, and that is Living with the Land holiday overlay. And this is really one of those old school, this is like a classic when it comes to holiday overlays. Enjoy holiday-themed vegetation as you cruise through the greenhouses of Disney's Living with the Land attraction. Okay, and then moving over to Magic Kingdom, we do have a couple other holiday overlay rides. And starting with probably the most famous, and that is Jungle Cruise. Get ready to take an adventurous boat ride through the jungle with holiday-themed puns. Next, we do have Tomorrowland Speedway. Cruise through a festive freeway filled with thousands of lights, styling decor, and a fun, futuristic holiday soundtrack as you get behind the wheel. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor in at number 3, filling their laugh canisters with some holiday cheer at their Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor holiday show. And of course, then last but not least, we do have Space Mountain, which is a holiday run. Be prepared to launch on an adventure through the cosmos filled with interstellar lighting and high-energy holiday tunes. And I'm sorry about that. We do have one more, last but not the real last but not least, Mad Tea Party. Spin your teacups to one of the holiday combos of lights and music. But those are them. Those are the list of the holiday overlays, and those are the list of the top 5 things that we really think that you will enjoy about visiting Walt Disney World during Christmas time. I really, really hope that you all found this video helpful, entertaining, and I do hope that it got you excited for your next Walt Disney World trip. Hey, listen, whenever that might be, if you can't visit Disney during this Christmas, just know that A lot of these things will be in place next year, the years after. So just continue to stay up to date. And if you do need a little additional help planning your next Disney vacation, just be sure to go check out our website, theparkprodigy.com. I'm a little confused right now. I'm really in the holiday spirit, and it's October 1st as I'm recording this video. I don't know. I probably am going to go watch The Nightmare of Christmas just so I can balance it out again. But again, I really, really appreciate everyone who did watch this video. I appreciate everyone supporting our small business. I think that's all the time we have for today. Until next time, I will talk to you soon.